Jesus Freak here, and yesterday on the way to church, I had a bit of an argument with the guy who drove me to church because I was trying to explain why I felt that a certain phrase used in the local newspaper was problematic, and he just couldn't get it. Anyway, it turned into a shouting match. Now, ordinarily, my church does communion the first Sunday of each month, and ordinarily I take it. This time, I opted out. So afterwards, I was talking with one of the ladies who sits behind me, and she's also one of the communion servers, and I said that I sat it out because I felt that my spirit wasn't in the right place due to the argument I had had, and that on account of that, I felt that taking communion would be an act of blasphemy. I've probably gotten into some aspects of this before, but this was a somewhat different situation. And of course, I went into the same passage that I usually do, although I didn't quote it. I said, because of 1 Corinthians 11:29 and 30, I figured it was just the wrong thing to do. And I sat it out. And this is a church that, they usually practice open communion. They recommend, everyone do it. And I sat it out, which was unusual for me. But that's why I did it. I have a strong belief that, if you feel your spirit is not in the right place, that you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't accept communion. Because of what Paul said, you don't feel you're worthy to take it because of this or that. And I felt that I needed to, ask God for forgiveness separately from and honestly, I should probably ask Cal for forgiveness too. This is actually something I'm very strong about. My opinions about when to take communion, when not to take communion, especially when not to take communion. So, I just felt that it wasn't appropriate. Jesus Freak out.